In the context of this story of violence, to give an award for nonviolence. I'd like to introduce Trustee Emeritus of the Parliament of the World's Religions, Kirit Daftari, a follower of the Jain tradition, who established the Ahimsa, or Nonviolence Award for the Parliament. Mr. Daftari.
Thank you. Many of you have attended Jain's talks, music, videos. Ahimsa is a core tenet of Jainism. Ahimsa, non-violence. But for non-violence, you need two. You need someone else. So what Lord Mahavir said, non-violence, but it should be coupled with compassion. So we have Jains of the world have decided to give Ahimsa Award. And I have with me Jain monk and Jain trustee Nikhil Bum on the stage with me. We had many, many entries. It was such a difficult decision for the committee members to decide. But we found one institution, one person, His Holiness, Swami Chidanand Saraswatiji. I would like to introduce him to you, but I don't know that much as Sadhvi Bhagwati Saraswati knows about him. So I'd like to introduce Sadhviji to you. She is from US. Please come forward. She was doing her PhD from Stanford when she was 25, and she went to India to check out. And little she know that she would not come back to go she came back.
Check in instead.
So Swamiji says, from Hollywood to Hollywood. She has given several TED Talks, and Swamiji was so impressed in a male-dominant Hindu society to appoint someone at a very high post. It shows Swamiji's vision, his leadership, his compassion for the world. So without wasting too much time, Sadhviji, please.
It's such an honor to be here tonight, and just such gratitude to the Parliament, to Rob Sellers, to Audrey Kitagawa, of course to Kirit Bai and the entire Jain community for this incredible honor to Pujya Swamiji. Pujya Swami Chidanand Saraswatiji is the president of Parmarth Niketan Ashram, which is one of the largest spiritual institutions in all of India. He is also the founder of the first Hindu Jain temple ever in the world, which is just outside of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania in the United States, and the inspiration behind so many temples around the world. He's the founder of the Global Interfaith WASH Alliance and so many organizations and foundations dedicated to service of all. As we only have a couple of minutes and an introduction of Pujya Swamiji could go all night, I wanted to just take 1 minute and to introduce him specifically with regard to this award, because Ahimsa is not simply the absence of violence, it is the presence, the fullness of peace, and the fullness of living from our highest united humanity. And for Pujya Swamiji, violence is not only in guns and bombs and armed conflict, but for him, starving children, homeless orphans, women without access to toilets or clean water, deaths by diarrhea, polluted rivers, trees being felled. He sees all of this as violence. And so his work has been work to eradicate not only armed conflict, not only violence in the name of warring communities, but also to create a world with universal access to safe and sufficient water, a world of women's empowerment and rights, a world with access to health care, to education, and to all of that that makes our lives healthy, happy, and meaningful. He practices and lives Ahimsa wherever he goes, whether it's picking up trash from the banks of our rivers or picking up someone's spirit, whether it's building schools, hospitals, sewage treatment plants, or building bridges between people in conflict. It has been an incredible blessing to spend the last 22 years of my life living, learning, and being blessed every minute and every moment from Pujya Swamiji.
Ladies and gentlemen, the recipient of the 2018 Ahimsa Award, His Holiness Swami Chidanand Saraswati.